press start streaming. Bam. Think. Who knows? Let's see. Oh my gosh. All right. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yo, what's up? Hold on, I'm just checking my things. Alright. I think that's pretty good. If I do say so myself. It's time to start. Alright, there you go. Oh, hey. One sec. Big Peen. Dang, I should have named myself that. Alright, guys, here we go. Sorry about that. Alright, hey. I see an annoying girl waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh my gosh. So many texts. Here, let me mute my text real quick. There. It's a girl named Sayori. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started out frequently. I can't read. But started around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, anyway, should I make a girl voice? I'm gonna make a girl voice. Yeah, I'm gonna make a girl voice, guys. Do your best. Okay. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe it's because I can't read. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I guess you could say that, but you're actually thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, why? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. No. I feel like this isn't the only girl, because there's a smaller girl, so I gotta make her voice a little bit little bit like less. You know what I mean? Whatever you say, Sayori. He. We walk across the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, YY, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and oh gosh. I was talking about how I'm worried about you. You won't listen to me. Oh gosh, I can't read. Wow, am I that bad? I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, but you're not, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yep, yeet. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Guys, we're in school. Let's save. Never played this before, by the way. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Oh wait, what did the other line say? It's too long. I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the... Okay. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just... Oh, wait, that's her. Whatever. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to start... Gosh, hold on a second. Hold up, guys. Just like a few seconds. Since she was only the first one to show interest in the Fighter Club, who proposed to the... Bro, heck yeah. That said, my interest in the literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to start the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made a few cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! I want to die. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Start a fight club? Dude, I totally would start a fight club. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the upstairs and room, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and words. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Gosh, I'm so illiterate. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the whatever. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, why, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All these words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude appears to be Natsuki. Is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri always says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears to be comparably mature, more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, right? That's right. It's great to see you again, YY. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me makes me genuinely feel a little, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what I said. You too, Monica. Come sit down, YY. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit near Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened that there is only one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the classroom where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens it. Still feeling awkward, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, a tray in hand. Are you ready? Ta-da. Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, revealing a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Ehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna mute this chat. Okay, I'm back, guys. Anyway, let's redo this. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one, then Monica follows. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full. Oh, frick. Already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Natsuki made them for you or anything. I cannot read. I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. Not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carefully places the teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't read. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then looks at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes, oh gosh, something tells me Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by this woman. Yes, Sayori. Well, I haven't done any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed a little happy to be here. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for like any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about a budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. This is hot. I know, right? It's really hot. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it into something special out of it. But then if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. This is spicy. It's very spicy. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have hard work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow like this club before we graduate, right everyone? Yeah, well, we do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Guys, on full screen, they look like giants compared to me. Like, I feel like they would be looking down at me if they came out of my screen right now. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the new idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So why? What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considerably how I can't really have a good way of answering that. Okay, gosh. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but then keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces to the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. John Wick manga? Bro, heck yeah. I love that John Wick manga. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. I skipped the line on accident, whatever. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for what is she saying, that I'm horrific? Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I skipped something again. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind that club last night. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back! Fine. Hey, your cupcakes. Your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri siddles, whatever that word is, up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Because I'm being nice. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, you wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that with a level of writing can be much more confident. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest of your heart. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. You all sit in silence for a minute. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own, then next time we meet, we share them all. That way it's even. Yeah, let's go do it. Plus, that we're in a member, I think it'll help us get a lot more comfortable with how we strengthen our bond in the club. Isn't that right, YY? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Why? You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing a poem, that is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay to spend, okay. Right? Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, all the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem. This, YY, he. Yeah. Can I really be impressed with the class on harmonica writing skills? Yes. Wow, this is kind of boring. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat, and as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, YY, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, two of us depart to classroom and make our way back home. The whole way, mine wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in Leisure Club? Of course! Perhaps I'll even have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You know what I mean. I'm here to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that it starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh gosh. It's time to write a poem. Pick words they think of your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Anxiety. Disown. Okay, I'm choosing her for some reason. Let's go adventure. Laugh. Bunny. Heart. Temptatious. This thing. Dark. Alone. Romance. Write the N-word. Oh my gosh. Suicide, misery, cheeks. Cheeks! That was a good one. Papa. Pain. Oh, let's choose that. Why the heck not? Bed. Again, why am I glad to see you didn't run away on us? No, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. I can't join a club for the life of me. If this was me in real life, at least. Thanks for keeping your promise, YY. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. I will... You're lucky. You know what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I will keep clicking. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Wyatt also gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Of course you would. Being friends with me is just that good. How come? You and Wyatt can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, the girl seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. You even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't want to make a Alright. Well, here. Reaches under a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could, you know, discuss if you wanted. Dude, she became so quiet. Like, this is how a girl acts. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Shut up. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. Gosh, dang, this is boring. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but intense impression waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, I ask you rummaging through the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in your desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself? I guess I could read the book that Yuri gave me. But I feel like a little too tired. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. Festivals are a chance to only show a little bit what it's all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, you know. We need a way of showing everyone that sometimes that speaks. I can't speak at all. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Well, even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's the most important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After all, they come. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Of course. That's like literally the only thing. That's why clubs get people. Cupcakes. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Works out perfectly. Why? What? That wasn't it. What? That wasn't why. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative. Oh my gosh. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work to get the details out. I found myself smiling, and the inside erased their usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to it and make things come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it's about to see comes in your eyes. Oh, hey, what's up? Near fall out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait, I'm actually not sorry. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Oh my gosh. This isn't the napping club. But when I'm tired, I sleep. Out of my face. Okay, she's not gonna get out of my face anytime soon. Yari's looking out for me. That's why I do my best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past the week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You currently are in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all everywhere. I run my fingertips down Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, Yumi. And you don't even want to keep placing buttons up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. But, sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the top. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hey, she's kind of a little bit too close there. She's a little closer. Ninja, what's up? Why notice me? I'm noticing you, don't worry. She's a little bit too close there anyway. This is so funny. Yeah, this is really funny, guys. See how funny this is? What is this? Well, I was thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does all these kind of things, eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy that we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. That line just told you how it's hard, okay? It did it when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. I mean, okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. Not to worry about it at all. Sayori easily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Me and my thoughts be like. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I will get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do these things like this. And why care? And why do you take care of me? And you take care of me better than anyone I know anyway. Gosh dang. And that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying these things. You're embarrassed. Like embarrassing, whatever it said. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little bit earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Okay, this woman just went like whoosh, just like literally just like came out of nowhere. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share all the poems we wrote? Yay! Wow, I can't wait to read yours." Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find really much inspiration since I've never really done this before. You're in high school and you've never written a poem? Dang, dude. Wish. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already tell Monica's pristine handwriting from where I already see. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags, as I do myself. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm choosing who I show my poem to, even though it literally says right here I'm saving. We're gonna go Monica since she's the leader. I start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed so eager to read my poem and I wanted to know, but I mean effort into this. Hi YY. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, If you've ever had any suggestions for the club like new activities, we can hear better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up, okay? Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled with it. Your girl voice is nice. Thanks, G. I know it is, though. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ah ha ha! Don't worry, YY. We're all embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, well, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, maybe in that case. But maybe there are also some similar activities that you wouldn't mind to expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that it's the kind of vibe when I get reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's handwriting is more gentle to feel it. Oh my gosh, how long are you gonna talk? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit. I'm sure I'll end up... Can I see your poem, please? That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's my best way to find a new style that suits for you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But anyway, I'd like to help you find out that suits you most. So don't you force yourself to write down anything I want you to write. It's not like you have to worry about expression or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Thank you. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. I tried looking confident during a concert once and it went horribly bad. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the park looks towards. A nice neighbor, an angry boyfriend will never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, it can't be. Like a blank film without the sun, but it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices, and I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side looking in. Click outside of the poem to continue. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yes, that kind of style have gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting a lot of emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Then, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That's why. Well, I mean, what the heck am I reading? Where did I get that's why? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it that way. I guess you could say that I had some kind of recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it always coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends, we'll talk about each other more. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way is to think if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Let's show it to... Who should I show it to? I'm gonna show it to... Mean Girl. Well, it's about time! Well, I mean, what's about what I expected for something like you? Sayori? Oh, I should have chosen. Okay, I'll choose Sayori next time. I'll choose Sayori next time. Or you know what? You know what? Yeah, I'll stay here. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Yo, I'm chill out. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it or anything. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that our writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. This man's in the chat says Sayori is his e-thought. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? For your writing won't make it any less valid. Yes, exactly! Oh wait, no, that was me talking. Oh, I'm big stupid. Dang, hold a sec. Okay, I like it when it's easy to read, but it's hard to hit. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be completely disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simply writing it that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright guys, we're going Sayori next. Oh my goodness, this is so good, YY. I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ahaha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a YY poem. Oh my gosh, it's a YY poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm really happy that you just wrote this one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention about the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. One sec. It's like I said before, Wawa. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Firm Carrot, what's up? Trying new things for other people, like that's something really good for people to do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori's a full picture motivate here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined the club. Knowing how much this means to her. And all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That's why. I mean, that will be my way of thanking you. I can't read. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead and helping me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting? I'm so stupid. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. What a beautiful poem. Sayori, this is a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put this? It sounds just like you. Really? Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I will look forward to it. Who should I show my phone to next? Last one, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time to finish her reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. I love turning on macros and not being able to figure out which one it was. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yep. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad. No. Did I raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't notice, but that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take a while for Yuri to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are some specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that is most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up on a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by new and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Needs the hub. Who needs the hub when there's this? Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or anything, but Natsuki, do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and the process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if it is a rare moment for her. Which is itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Oh my gosh. Go. I love you guys, chat. Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe. Bathing. It must be this one. The last Main Street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing of the present air but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Oh my gosh. This makes my snakes. Okay. Nice. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feeling about expressive art. They usually do more than tell a simple story about the picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining place in comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. He can put a snake in my boot any time of the day or night. Thank you. Thank you. Sloppy boy. What's up, Sloppy boy? Don't worry about what's happening here. I know I'm a year late, by the way, in this game. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It is a literature club after all. Oh, what? Oh, nice. I sigh. I guess that's where I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. How's it going? It's going great. What about you? Just playing some of this Doki Doki, you know. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss? Not bad. That's nice. It's nice. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? McCree, no. McCree, no. McCree, you better stop it. Alright, anyway. Thank you. Oh yeah, don't you dare use your normal voice. I use my normal voice for YY, okay? Gosh. See? Where am I? Here. That's me. It's clearly about your feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice, you say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and YY did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something that is particularly inspiring. Oh, I can't speak. Which I haven't yet. And Wai liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you just jealous why appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How does he appreciate more? Okay, what does it say? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay here? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Wai started showing up. Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you! I don't like the fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Why? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could go over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's what the point of making your poems of for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Wai. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not usually unnecessary limiting yourself. It also is a waste. You understand that, right, Wai? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh gosh. Hey, can someone help me choose? Don't choose the help me Sayuri, because that's for normies. Help me choose one of these. Let's see. Can anyone help me here? Nagas. Okay, gosh. Oh gosh, there's Natsuki and Yuri. She hot. Big facts. She a lolly. Oh gosh, that's even better. I'm playing. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and whatever this lands on, and I'm just gonna keep clicking. I don't know, did I guess one? Did I give it? What did I get? Wait, what? Wait, who did I choose? I can't tell. You know what? Whatever. Yuri wouldn't have even taken my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, eh? You're seriously a talented writer. There's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined your writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki you took this way too far. Oh, I did. Oh yeah, you're right. I did choose Yuri. Oh well. Dang it. I want to choose you, trust. Yuri means well, but if you told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said enough. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point because some things are worth jail. She's trapped at this point. This is my hand under pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me. It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayuri, that doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up her poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit at her adjacent chair. Sigh, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, YY. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part in this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That thing that you said to Natsuki. About, I would never do anything so shameful. What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make tea. That's a good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess I'd say with my while. It was alright, well, mostly. Why? How do you feel? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Well, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And that you've learned something maybe from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn about more things. But okay, so I heard that this stuff has like some scary stuff in it, but where? This is not scary. With any luck, that means I can do a better job. I nod myself to myself with a newfound determination. Why? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It's true. It has truly been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, about Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see that they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, YY, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the situation. Sure, I'm being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really mean to stop there. I'll put Sayuri on the shoulder. Oh gosh. Okay. Gosh, I can't speak. Let's do this. Oh shoot, another poem. You know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end the episode right here. Choose Sayuri in the end, though. Alright, should I keep going, or should I just end it right here? Please give me some suggestions. Should I end it right here, or should I keep going? Boo. You don't want me to? Keep going. You are too thick to quit. Alright, that must mean you want me to keep going. Let's do this. I guess we'll go somewhere a little bit. Sparkle. Anime. Shame. Prayer. Cry. I need to get her once. I haven't gotten her yet. I keep getting her. I don't even know how sadness like goes to her. Empty. Look at her. Look how sad she looks. Okay, ready? I'm gonna choose disarray, and it's not. And she's. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, let's go hopeless. So okay. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna choose everything. Poof. Uncontrollable. Despise. There you go. That was a thick clap. Another day passes, and it's time for the meeting club already. I've gotten more comfortable with this club in the past couple days. Entering the room usually seems greets me. Hi, YY. Yo, Sayuri. It looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get in the mood to. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Oh no, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Pap equals pops. Thick clap for the thick pap. Pap equals pops. Thank you. Needed to replay this and get all the girls though. I definitely need to replay this and get all the girls. I don't know, dude. It's taking forever to get to the scary stuff. I don't see any scary things happening. I heard that there was scary stuff like on the Steam thing it says, but I might. I'll play mods, I guess. I know there's mods on this game. No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down. Let's see. Lets the contents spill out of the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see it right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough coins in the first place, you would have bought a snack before entering the club room. Or you would have planned to conveniently get something before this. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, so that doesn't leave you with the only option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel so guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell why to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind. It doesn't happen too much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way that you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of this, aren't there? Don't let her fool you. Don't let her. Was that me? No. That was me. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't even have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to drink Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on her desk. Ow, what was that? A cookie! Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I just hate it when that happens. Giant cookie hits me in the face. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my retribution. Wait, what'd she say? Restitution. Okay. It's the worst. Okay, I'll take that in mind. Alright. Ahaha! I was just gonna give that to you. It totally wasn't worth seeing my reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Why would you hug a cookie? Anyway. I mean, everyone's different, you know? You know. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Wow, yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. But, oh gosh, I hate this voice. My freaking voice is getting destroyed.
But yours is chocolate. Yeah, well, why do you think I give you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms behind her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
The cookie is still in her hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh.
Sayori's mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room.
Ah! Where's Monica?
Good question. Haven't heard any of you. Have any of you heard anything about her being late lately?
Not me.
Not me either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. Probably just something had to do today. Pretty popular after all. Don't you think she's a little...
I wouldn't be so surprised. She probably is the most desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend?
What on earth are you talking about?
Monica suddenly quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period was today at study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. Well, I mean, I just kind of started recently.
It's so boring. Picture like that. Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. I really have to share a chance with you already. See? In fact, it's best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I should leave my studio. Miss you just got paid. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad at distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of cover of her book. It seems that she suddenly lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, but her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was just focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading it a bit, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? I mean, how do copies of the same book? Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Well, there's something that's on the other guy. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have hard time to put it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What is that about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. This book is called The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous look eye symbol in the front. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a high school girl who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. I hate it when I accidentally buy 2 books in a physical shop. I know, right? It sucks so bad. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Okay. Hold up. 1 second, guys. 1 second. There we go. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a really nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ahaha. You gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Wai? It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those books of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is one of those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside. So it's just that these kind of stories,
They make you look at life as changing in a different way. When horrible things can happen, not just because someone wants to be evil.
Just like in this game, a huge dark twist. Yes.
Suddenly, when you thought to relate it to a protagonist, they're made of something naive. Well, I can't read for crap. I just skipped it. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Just kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. So and please stop me if I start talking too much.
I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Ah, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started to reading it right.
You don't have to.
Ahaha, what are you talking about? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book and had it put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in the company of someone.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri about running in the company, it's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little bit distracting, but a feeling. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading a book from my favorite thing.
Sorry, I was just.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot.
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, ahaha.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh gosh, it feels like my honest. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her arm on the left and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm. The way that I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after reading it flips to her side, but in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
To turn the page. She's looking at me. I think I got a little bit distracted. I glance over to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient as long as if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the first page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's a little bit more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also has to second guess things. All the things that she says, or she does. Like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see anything in her head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of their own mannerisms. I see. Oh my gosh. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but by the way, that's probably a terrible thing that I have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing when you think of that. Oh wait, I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really thought you were I didn't know you were really self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it was kind of cute. Ah, what were you? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. There she goes, coming out of nowhere again. It's time. It's about time we show each other's poems today. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, spared to finish her thoughts. Is that all right, Yuri?
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward to sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess we'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read with you? I guess I don't have that much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll have to read more bit tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, you gotta feel like this, see patches on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a more mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh gosh, here we go again. Who should I choose? Let's save though. How much? Okay. Hey, who should I choose? Sayori? Okay. Oh! I like this one, YY. It has some nice feeling to it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem a little better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me too well, for my own good. Well, don't you try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, I'd rather just hear it. No, I like this one, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. Never ever. I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so good compared to this one? I'm really good figuring out if it's good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, Galaxy Gabe 06. Stream some Fortnite, Minecraft, or the forest. Maybe some other time. I might. It's funny because you have the same picture as this guy named Sloppy Boy. Galaxy Gabe. This is fire right now. I'll probably stream like, let's see. I'll probably stream the forest or Minecraft because I'm mad at Fortnite. Yeah, me neither. Why did you try at least giving me some thought? Coming from me, right? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about that other people. You think that yourself once in your life. Yeah, I'm him. I changed my name. Oh, nice. Galaxy Gabe. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean by that, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. Okay, that's why. She likes sad things. That's why when I was picking the sad crap, she was like jumping up and down in the poem thing. Hope you give you a little rain cloud, little hug. Makes me a little nice happy rain cloud. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting a little bit better at things after all. Thanks, YY. I should go write that down then. You came to read my poem. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, why is it so long? Pop up my scout like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle, keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the notes and nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow off my dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open it up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over my floor. There were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not that exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to seeing you cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about too hard about it. The point is, it came out really good and I'm proud of you. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even comes out my own feelings a bit better. Writing is this magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if it's one of those times, but seeing the passion in your eyes makes me hard to believe this pessimistic. Alright, guess what, guys? I'm finally gonna quit. It's been 1 hour and 26 minutes. I'll stream maybe stream tomorrow. I have no clue. I will see you guys in the next episode or something. Peace out.